Welcome everybody to another episode of Star Wars Canon Library. Today we have for some reason
Special
it's been
video.
a big dispute, but this video is going to cover pretty much only what is new canon.
It's borderline pissing me off when I see comments on Facebook.
Yes, a lot of people have this misconception that old EU is still canon.
Parts of it are, yeah.
Yeah, parts of it. I mean, it's a big mess what people are thinking is still new canon or what's still canon, and I shouldn't even say still canon because it all got scrapped,
Yeah.
guys. That's what you need to understand.
The biggest reason we wanted to do this video was I saw one comment on Facebook, and I don't remember what page it was on, but somebody made the comment, and some of you guys out there may agree with this. I'm sorry. This is fact. This guy, he said, if you don't believe that the EU is still canon, you're not a true Star Wars fan. And to me, that's just ignorant. Honestly, it really is. Because there is a definitive timeline of actually what canon is right now. And honestly, there's a hell of a lot more of it than you actually think there is. Because a lot of people are like, well, they don't have a whole lot of canon stuff right now. That's false. If you go to our Facebook page and you look at the timeline of how much canon material there is
a lot.
It is insane how much is already out.
Right. Now, obviously, it's not as big as old canon was. Old canon had 30 years to grow.
Oh, God, yeah.
But it got completely out of hand.
It was so good, too.
So I can understand why they would want to just start clean, and all that. But you got to understand, when Disney
Wipe the slate.
They wiped the slate. Like,
Yeah.
there was nothing in the Star Wars universe. They started a completely new timeline. The only things that there were obvious exceptions that they did keep or put back in canon, I should say.
Well, they cherry picked
Right.
certain things out that they wanted to do.
And that was just essentially all they did was wanted to keep the base storyline or base timeline for canon and work it around that.
Well, because the EU, as great as some of it was, most of it was, there were so many contradictions throughout. Like, this is what was said during this mission. This book says this is what was said during that mission. If they even touched on the same mission. You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of people are whining and complaining that the EU is no longer canon. And personally, I'm okay with it. I'm happy with it.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, because I was keeping up with the EU stuff as best as I could. 300 books in, I was still going strong. And it got to a point where I just couldn't keep up with the shit anymore. Yeah, oh my God. So I ended up giving up. So this Slate White was honestly my second chance at keeping up on this stuff again. So
now, obviously, you can hold on to your knowledge of old canon.
Oh, absolutely.
Stuff, and it's it goes without saying that a lot of that information, a lot of that knowledge is still relevant to new canon. I mean, as far as characters go and things like that. But you guys got to understand that stuff is no longer canon.
Yeah,
it's not. We actually have here a list of what is canon.
It's right off the Facebook page.
Yeah, and if you go to our Facebook page and you go to the About section, you will see in chronological order the entire list of what is new canon.
And what medium it is.
Yeah. In chronological order. It is all in order.
Yep. So what we're going to do right now, it seems like it's going to take a while, but we're just going to buzz through it as quickly as possible and trying to explain some of it a little bit. Andrew's going to go right down the list, and he's going to read it in order, and if anything needs explained, like the less known stuff, the newer stuff, we'll stop and explain a little bit, but the movies, that's very, very self-explanatory. So if you want to start at the top and work your way down.
Obviously, to kick it off is Star Wars Phantom Menace, the movie.
That is the definitive start of canon right now.
And then we have Marvel's Obi-Wan and Anakin. It was a 5-issue run comic.
That's coming out in January. That's going to start in January. So that takes place between 1 and 2. So, and then anyway, moving on.
Star Wars Attack of the Clones. Star Wars Clone Wars series, or season 1 through 6 is a TV series that ran.
I do want to throw something about that real quick.
Right.
Not to interrupt you.
No, you're fine.
Also, on the same list, if you go on the Facebook page and check it out, Clone Wars was aired completely out of order. And that's why, if you don't watch it, if you go on Netflix and just watch it, none of it makes any sense. I got to season 4 and I was like, man, this sucks. And then I found out that there's a definitive order that you watch the episodes in, and it makes so much more sense. And it's actually better.
You take the time to...
And they are on the list. Yeah, if you're on the same list that you're looking at the bottom, it's got every episode of Clone Wars in chronological order. Because it actually starts with a season 3 episode, and then a season 2 episode, and then the movie they came out with, and then it's weird.
I know it seems like a pain in the ass to go back and forth, but if you want to stay with the scheme of things... Watch them in order.
And it does make Clone Wars a hell of a lot more tolerable.
I don't know.
Honestly, it does. So, And you know I hate prequel crap.
know.
You know I hate prequel crap.
Dark Horse's Son of Dathomir. It was a 4-issue run, which they have now compiled into one issue.
We just reviewed that.
We did
in the last video.
Dark Disciple, Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith movie. Marvel's, how do you say that? Canon.
The Last Padawan. Yeah.
Last Padawan. That's a comic.
Yep. Excellent comic, by the way.
I haven't read that.
You'll get to it. It follows Canon from Rebels, like from the moment Order 66 happens. It explains why he is the way he is, dude. So it's definitely worth the read. Also,
we'll get to that one.
Oh, we will. Yes, we will.
Then we have Lords of the Sith.
Awesome book.
We just reviewed that.
No, we haven't. No, did we? No, we haven't yet.
We'll come to that.
Next video, we are. We haven't reviewed it yet.
Then we got Mercy Mission: The Rise of the Empire. It's just a short story in the
Rise of the Empire book.
Right.
It's one of the short stories.
Then we have Tarkin, which is a novel. Bottleneck, which is also a short story in the Rise of the Empire.
Yep.
And let me tell you a little bit of something about Rise of the Empire, and Brian here is a little more versed in it.
I literally just, like, last night and today I read the 3 short stories, yeah.
They fall in different timelines a little bit. So that's why you'll see them here on the list. There's a gap in between them, and that's because there's gaps. That's where they fit. So.
Yep.
Then we have A New Dawn, which is a novel. Lost Stars, which is a novel. He just got done with Lost Stars.
I busted that, but that's the fastest I've ever buzzed through a Star Wars book.
Star Wars Rebels Seasons 1 through 2 TV series. Star Wars Rogue One, which hasn't come out yet, but it will.
December next year, yeah.
But that'll be the movie. Then there's Star Wars A New Hope. Marvel's Princess Leia 5-issue run comics, and we reviewed those, so if you need any information on those, go back to our videos, check out our review. It was trash. Smuggler's Run, a Han Solo adventure, a novel. I haven't read that yet.
Definitely worth the read. Definitely worth the read.
So
I went through it in like 3 hours.
We'll come to a review on that someday. Soon, I promise.
Very soon.
I don't say someday like, we might get to it.
Might even get to it tomorrow, actually. So. Maybe. So anyway, moving on.
And then we have Marvel's Chewbacca 5-issue run, which is still ongoing at the moment.
I gotta say something about Chewbacca real quick.
Go for it.
If this comic does not get better by issue 3, I'm only buying it to put it on the shelf. I don't care for it. I'm only 1 issue in, and I don't even care for it.
Well, yeah, but you said you'd give it to 3.
I will give it to issue 3. It's really hard to write a comic series when the main character, the only thing he says is... It's really hard.
You have to focus too much on other characters to progress the dialogue in the story.
I know, but like, for those of you out there who watch Jedi Council every week, Christian Harloff made the comment. He couldn't have summed it up any better, and it seems like a Saturday morning cartoon. It really does. And I hadn't read it before, before he said that, and I was like, "Oh crap! I don't know if I want to read this now."
You got 2 on the way, don't you?
Yes. I was supposed to get them yesterday, and I didn't. They're gonna be here tomorrow. So, but anyway, moving on.
Look, even if he says it's bad, I'll go ahead and read them all. Give a short review on them. Anyways, Heir to the Jedi.
Except that one. I will never put that book in your hand.
We're not going to touch on Heir to
the Jedi. No, I'm going to touch on it. I'm going to touch on it for a second.
Oh.
Real quick. I forgot this was... You should have just skipped this one. All right. Here's the deal with Heir to the Jedi. It was actually, before the canon slate, it was supposed to be a trilogy of books. And one was supposed to be a Han book. One was supposed to be a Leia book. And then the last one was supposed to be a Luke book. And the canon slate happened right after they published the second one and right while they were getting ready to do the third one. So the third one became canon.
Just got shoot in.
Why? and they tried to make up for it by doing the mini novel.
From what I understand, you said it was standalone, though. Could be.
It really is. God.
Regardless.
It took me 4 months to read that book.
That should tell you something right there.
4 months. And I went through Lost Stars in 3 days. So that should tell you something.
I should have skipped Heir to the Jedi.
Don't worry. Why did you even hire Kevin Harn? I'm sorry. Kevin Harn, I've read your other stuff and it was good. Don't ever write another Star Wars book. I got to tell it the way it is. All right, moving on. I'm going to hurt feelings.
Weapon of a Jedi, Luke Skywalker Adventure, also a novel.
Mini novel, yeah.
Then we have Marvel's Star Wars, a still ongoing comic series. Marvel's Darth Vader, which is
still ongoing. Yeah,
still ongoing.
Matter of fact, the two are getting ready to cross over here in a couple issues, and they're doing the whole Vader down thing. So,
Star Wars Battlefront, that's the game that's getting ready to come out in November. I hope you guys got to play the beta.
I didn't. I didn't get to play it. What did you think of the beta?
I only got to see a little bit and play a little, like the tiniest amount. So all in all, excellent.
because I didn't get to write the review for it. Actually, one of our other viewers, Richard. I'm forgetting your last name right now. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm forgetting your last name. I think it was Richard Martin Hub, something like that. If I'm butchering your name, I'm truly sorry. But I want to give a shout out to you. He's the one that wrote the review for it.
Yeah, you gave very in depth,
and it was a very good review. I was very happy with it, but I personally didn't get to play it. But
that's all right. We'll play.
We'll get there. Oh my, 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Less.
Yeah.
Oh, there may be a gap in videos, guys. I'm just saying, where we may not do a video for a week or two because we're gonna be busy blowing shit up. So.
Okay, then we have Battlefront Twilight Company novel that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the newest novel, actually. Yeah.
And then we have Marvel's Lando 5-issue run. Lando was great. We actually have a video review for Lando, so if you want to go back and check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back film, obviously.
Have you noticed how much of that stuff happens between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back?
Oh yeah,
that seems to be
huge.
Because like literally like
list.
Where is it? What is this? The Leia run? Okay, so Star Wars Episode 4 happens here. If you guys can see it, Episode 5 happens here.
So there's all that material.
All that in between.
In between. And how many years was that?
3.
Between?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of material.
Oh, God.
Moving Target, a Princess Leia adventure. A Princess Leia adventure. Then we have Star Wars Return of the Jedi. See, between that, there was nothing. There's hardly anything.
Yet.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I'm still really hoping Shadows of the Empire comes up as canon. Because Shadows of the Empire was so... I don't know how many times I've read that damn book. It was so good. And you know it's good when they're making action figures based off of one book.
Right.
You know, like Power of the Force figures. But anyway.
Levers of Power, The Rise of the Empire, short story.
Which actually happens during the final battle on Endor in Return of the Jedi. It's simultaneous with Return of the Jedi.
Marvel's Shattered Empire 4-issue run.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we just did.
Yeah, we just did that.
We just did a review for that.
You guys were asking for that one like crazy, so...
Oh, I can understand why, because when I read it, dude, I was in awe. It was excellent. Then we have Aftermath, which is a novel.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Uprising, which is a mobile game. There was some serious repetition with that, from what I understand.
I don't even know how the game ends. I don't know if there's like a definitive end to it.
There is
I don't
for
know.
something like that.
I got to level like 20. I leveled my character to like 26, and I realized I had to repeat my mission like 7 times just to get enough XP to go to the next story mission. So I mean, way too repetitive for me. And honestly, in my personal opinion, any game where you create your own character and go on these missions that another person who created their own character is going on, to me that's not canon. That's just me personally.
It is considered canon, though.
But the events are considered canon, yes.
Then we got Aftermath Life Debt, novel that's not
that
out yet.
comes out
in
next
2016.
year. Yeah,
right.
next year.
Then we have Aftermath Empire's End. Again, that's not one that's out yet. It's a novel.
It's
it comes out in
that one doesn't.
2017.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we got a while for that one.
Yeah.
New Republic Bloodline that comes out next year.
It's written by Claudia Gray, the same author that did Lost Stars.
That should be excellent. Should be. So then we have The Perfect Weapon, which is an ebook, which comes out this month.
It comes out this month. I'm gonna try. I finally decided how I'm gonna put it on the Canon shelf. I'm gonna buy the ebook if you have to pay for it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna print it off. I'm gonna bind that son of a bitch, and I'm putting it on that shelf, right where it goes.
So it'll still be up there for everybody to see.
So it'll be up there. It'll just be a stack of paper that thick, but it'll be up there.
Then we have Marvel's C-3PO one shot.
That comes out next
December,
month.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Star Wars Episode 8, Star Wars Episode 9. So
that. If it wasn't listed on that, it is not canon right now.
Yeah, because this is
tell your friends.
This is up to date, and obviously there will be more to add.
Minus the Han Solo movie and the Boba Fett movie,
right?
Because we don't know exactly in the timeline where those are going to fall. That's the only reason those aren't on there yet. I know they're coming, but we just don't have them on there yet. So as soon as we get a definitive point on the timeline when those are going in, they'll be on the list. So, but yeah. I think that'll do it for the canon. So, so I mean,
we just wanted to clarify some confusion or some bullheadedness or whatever. And everybody has their opinion. Everybody likes things that they like to cling to, and you definitely cling to old canon.
Bane trilogy.
We're guilty.
Oh, Bane trilogy, Shadows of the Empire, Thrawn. Oh my God.
I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna say Bane in every video that we do until Bane comes back as canon. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Bane. Hashtag Bane. Hey. Everybody put that hashtag out there. Hashtag Bane for canon. So
I think that's just what we're gonna do.
So yeah, I did. I'm gonna go make the announcement about opening night for The Force Awakens.
Right.
For those of you who don't know, we are based around the Wichita area right now. We have tickets for 10:15 p.m.
Yep.
on the 17th to see the film. We will be in costume, so if you guys are in the Wichita area, which I think a lot of you guys might actually be, I'm not sure, but a lot of the people who liked the page initially, if you guys are around the Wichita area and you guys are going to be at the Warren West for opening night, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be there extremely early.
Like very.
All damn day. We're going to be there, and we're going to be doing interviews with some of you guys that are standing in line. Get your expectations on the movie, stuff like that,
yeah.
and we're going to put it together like a collage video of you guys, and then afterwards, I think we mentioned this in the reaction video, we're going to be doing a little review after the movie too.
Oh, we're also going to be doing a raffle.
And for everybody who agrees to be in one of our videos, that'll let us talk to them, we're going to be doing a raffle. We're going to be handing out raffle tickets, and we're not quite sure what the prize is going to be yet, but we're actually going to announce the raffle, the winner, on one of our podcasts.
Right.
So it's going to be, and don't worry, it's not going to be something you buy at the store that you're going to have already. It's going to be something that's one of a kind, you know, and
it'll definitely be Star Wars gear, though.
Absolutely. It's going to be Star Wars themed. So if you guys are in the Wichita area, we got tickets for the 10:15 p.m. showing. We're going to be there noonish.
Yeah, easily.
So oh god, it's gonna be the longest 10 hours of my life. So we're gonna be out there around noonish. Even if we're the only ones dressed up, who gives a crap, right? It's all about having fun.
It's all about having fun.
So
seeing a good movie we've been waiting a long time for.
We're also keeping an eye out if you guys are in the Wichita area. On the movie theaters, if you guys are allowed to bring the toy blasters and lightsabers and stuff, because I know Cinemark is doing the restrictions on it.
Cinemark is, but I haven't.
But I haven't seen anything. So
I actually looked a couple days ago.
So we'll give you guys a heads up if you're in the Wichita area. We'll keep an eye out for it.
They're last minute people. They're gonna do a week before the movie. So.
Which sucks because I can't wear my lightsaber.
Currently, there is no posted warning or posted prohibition.
Right.
So.
Anyway, I think that'll do it for this video also.
I think so.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Star Wars Canon Library. If you have a question, you can email us at any time at, I'm having
Star Wars Canon
Thank you.
Library at gmail.com.
Thank you. I'm tired. I'm very tired. We also have a Twitter, SW Canon Library. Once again, if you guys watched my last video, I'm really sorry about the Hillary Clinton post I put on there. I really thought I was on my personal page. I didn't realize it until today, and I felt like a giant ass. So I'm truly sorry if you guys saw that. I did delete it. I'm thinking about putting it back up on my personal page. But we also have a GoFundMe. We forgot to mention on our last video.
Oh yeah.
We do have a GoFundMe. It's only to catch us up on this stuff, to keep us up on the books, so we can keep the reviews coming your guys' way. We'll put the link in the description of the video so you guys can go to that. We'll put the link to the Gmail and to the Facebook and all that stuff on the video. Right, so it'll all be on there. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, make sure you email us, or you can message us on the Facebook page at all. It's me and Andrew running it most of the time. If you see Andrew, or if you see somebody say, you know, they have an opinion about this, just remember there's two of us and we have different opinions about a lot of stuff. So
we do.
We got to start signing our posts. So just keep that in mind. You're going to get two very different opinions if you ask us some stuff, but sometimes that's good.
Yeah, always just give us a like and subscribe.
Absolutely. Hey, till next time, guys. May the Force be with you.